Oh jeez, it's Halloween and stuff, oh jeez! Let's just do the video.
Here. Welcome back to another video. Glad you stuck around. And I hope you dug my Morty attire. My rainbow pants say get swifty on them, by the way. Anyway, so first I made a preliminary sketch, which is what you just saw. I wanted to draw a Halloween-themed Pooh and Piglet drawing. I had them dressed as a bee and a flower, and I thought it would be cute if Pooh climbed up on a pumpkin and trick-or-treated to the bees in an attempt to get some honey. So I just had him attach a handle to his honey pot and use that. For Piglet, I figured he's so small and cute that he'd get so much candy that he'd have to drag it across the ground as he followed Pooh on his honey quest. Originally, I considered a few different things to draw for October. Kinda wish I had started my channel sooner so I could have had the whole month to do cool and spooky stuff. Either way, that probably won't stop me. Fall crafts are the best kind, so I'm bound to do more of them regardless of the time of year. I do what I want. First, I wanted to draw the cast of Demon Slayer in horror movie costumes, like Nezuko as Ghostface, Inosuke as Chucky, and so on. Then I thought about doing one of Cat Valk's Cattober prompts, since I noticed Inktober appears to be a bit controversial this year. But I'm actually a little sick at the moment, so I thought I'd draw something more in my comfort zone, which is cute stuff and markers. But I had no idea the struggles that would befall me when I started this drawing. The first cut you see is the moment where I noticed I'd drawn Pooh way too big and far down on the page, so I had to start over. But what happened next was even worse. As soon as I started coloring, I realized I'd found a loose sheet of Canson paper and accidentally drawn on the wrong side. I had already started over once to reposition Pooh, so I wasn't about to trace my whole sketch again. I tried to move the colors around with the brush pen and give it a sort of watercolor effect, but it just ended up looking sloppy and turning into a salvage operation. So then I grabbed my trusty old Prismacolors and began a much longer, slower process. What a way to kick off my YouTube, huh? With a huge mistake. But I guess it's 2020, so I can't say I expected much better. I swear I don't suck at markers, you guys. Right after that, my camera stopped filming for some reason. Apparently the G7X can only film for about 35 minutes? Unless I'm doing something wrong, which I probably am. There's a reason I only dated computer science majors in college, and it's because I am terrible with technology. For real though, all of my past dates in college were computer science majors. I didn't even do it on purpose. I would go out with a guy I thought was cool, and then I'd ask his major, and it would always be the same one. One time I even went out with one guy, then the following weekend went out with a different one, only to find that not only were they both computer science majors, but they were also roommates. So that made for an interesting evening when we all ran into each other at the coffee house. Even the very first one, his name was Connor, I think, completely undeclared when I went out with him once or twice. I didn't find out until years later that he wound up getting a computer science degree, so it was all completely random chance. Or I have a type. But, back to the drawing. Once I started using the Prismacolors again, everything started going a bit more smoothly. I wanted to give the jack-o'-lantern a glowing kind of vibe, so I tried to make that effect happen. Then I decided I was so bent out of shape by how bad the markers looked that I needed to draw attention away from it without displacing the focus of the piece. So the only thing I could think of to do that with was glitter. And after doing the gradient background off camera, because I really just wanted to go downstairs and watch Breaking Bad, I used a little paintbrush to carefully lay down some Elmer's glue and dump some gold glitter where Pooh's bee stripes are. Fun fact, my friend sent me this big set of glitter in the mail and totally forgot to sign it. So for weeks I had no idea why I just received a big pack of glitter in the mail. I am covered in glitter, dear friends. I mean, bathed in it. My whole desk has been consumed by it. It looks as if I just had a tumble in a brothel of fairies. After doing the best I could with the glitter, I figured I'd already made so many bad choices for this drawing, I might as well make one more. At the risk of ruining it further, I broke out the Gansai Tambi Starry Colors palette. Did I guess the paper would buckle? Yes, I did. And was I right? Of course I was. It crinkled just like the skin on my boomer face. Just kidding. But actually, the paper buckled in such a pattern that it almost looks intentional. It gives a 3D frame effect that was totally accidental. I also used the white gold color to add a nice shimmer to the moon. And there you have it, the final piece. The entire duration of the drawing felt very disheartening, as one thing kept going wrong after another, but I actually can't say that I'm displeased with the final piece. It's quite cute, if I do say so myself, and I don't think it's too overworked or missing a whole bunch, and in art, I guess that's all you can ask for while you're learning. A list of materials will be used, or will be listed in the description, and this little cowpoke's gonna mosey on home! Thanks for watching. See you next time.